TB is still in the pool if they want to go for that at some point. You know, there's a lot of carries still in.
Taking a lot of time on this third pick.
Yeah, I think this pick's the hardest one, though, because neither team has really given away which direction their draft's going.
True.
Ooh.
Dire team pick.
Faceless Void.
Okay, so they have the hard lockdown now. Okay, what did we say at the end of last game? If Execration want to play this scrappy team fighting over and over again, what do they need to pick? Team fight. And what do they pick? 3 team fight heroes straight away at the start of the draft. So I'm already liking this much more.
I'm telling you, maybe they were listening.
Oh, look at all these smiley faces in chat.
Yeah. I think so.
And it's about to hear you singing happy birthday as well, so I'm going to turn it off.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. Encore, A+. Voice of an angel. See, you know, we say it every time we cast. Guys are always so positive, and I love chat. Beastmaster picked up for Cignal Ultra. Some more lockdown here for them. Double Primal Roar, right?
Look at that. It's only positive vibes. Sorry, I'm just looking at Twitch chat still. I've given up on the draft already.
10 seconds remaining.
Giving up on the draft already.
And I love draft, speak up.
5 seconds.
I like the Beastmaster pick. I think it's good. It gives them tower taking potential with whatever they pick as their carry because it gives them more attack speed. They have really good pick-off potential, but again, they have much worse team fight on Cignal. So depending how the game goes, Cignal are going to want to do this thing again where they just fight over and over again. And Execration a little bit more cooldown based.
Mid?
No, I think it's going to be 4 Earth Spirit, 3 Snapfire. I think Raging Potato plays the Snapfire as the 3.
Didn't we see him do this already?
He did. And I think that lane's really strong, Earth Spirit, Snapfire.
Team bad.
I mean, depending on what the lane matchups are, they can put it Earth Spirit mid, but they don't have last pick overall in the draft. So I think you're pretty set here that it's Raging Potato, Snapfire. And then they need to last pick a mid hero. Oh, they seem to think it's Earth Spirit mid, though, on Cignal. Against the... I mean, it's not an awful Earth Spirit 2 game. Like, the Silence is really good against the 2 supports. It's good against Ember as well. He can play this non-stop fighting style, so he's not so reliant on his cooldowns, like the Void, the Snapfire, and the Tree Art.
Guess I'll advertise it now, though. If you guys need someone to sing happy birthday from a Zoom call, or if you need someone to record a happy birthday, I am so down.
Oh, you're one of those celebrities that records happy birthday messages, are you?
Celebrity? Question mark?
Yeah, Dota Celebrity B-Cop.
Oh, God, that's exactly how I'd advertise it, too. I will sing happy birthday. Just message me on Twitter. Send me a $5, and I'll sing happy birthday in my best angelic voice.
I'd like to see a Kunkka for Execration.
Would be good lockdown.
I think it lanes okay against the Ember as well. It gives them more team fight, which is nice. Because like whoever gets Roared at the moment, they have living armor, which is okay, and they have Cookie, which can try and... It's not a save, but it can kind of mess the fight up a little bit. But the boat buff, if it comes through, I don't see how they do damage on Cignal. Because they have to roar somebody and take the fight with a numbers advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Or they could pick something like Oracle as well, I think, on Execration. Is okay if they put the Earth Strip mid. But then you'd have to put the Tree as the 4. Yeah, they picked the Queen. I'm not surprised this Earth Strip's the 4. I think that's the better option.
Could be Queen of Pain 4.
I mean, it could, but I think it's more likely to be Earth Split Snapfire offlane. Maybe they... I mean, I assume Cignal Ultra know that they play Snapfire as an offlaner. They must do, right? Because I think... Isn't Raging Potato still relatively... Is he new to this team? I can't remember. Let me have a look. I'm sure I heard that somewhere.
I'm not certain if he's the newest. I'm not sure.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Mid Ember, Safe Lane Wraith King, 3 Beastmaster.
Yeah, I'm wrong. That's all wrong. Sorry, take that all back. Okay, yeah, I mean, Wraith King's really good up against this massive team fight that Execration have. But I think their lineup's a little bit slow. But I don't think the Wraith King fits the tempo that the... I guess it kind of does. The tempo that Cignal want to play. Because they hit this really good timing at like 25 minutes. And it gives them some tower push with the little skelly bros. The attack speed aura is really nice with the Wraith King. I think I prefer Execration's lineup because they have much better team fight. And we've seen what happens in these games. I think Execration's lineup's easier to play. And I think there's a lot of pressure on Cignal to finish the game by like 30 minutes or so. Because I think after that, the game's going to get really difficult. I'd like to see... I think my highlight this game is going to be on the position 4s, though, between the Mirana and the Earth Spirit. Because if one from position 4 can get a lot more done than the other, then it looks pretty good. Oh, it's actually Quap. Oh, so Ken is playing the Earth Spirit mid. And they're playing the Quap 3. Okay.
I almost
That's
called
interesting.
it. Very close to calling it.
Ooh. So do they lane the Snapfire with the Void then? And the tree with the Queen of Pain, I would assume? Or do they want to put extra pressure on the Wraith King with the 2 range heroes?
I feel like that would set up pretty well, wouldn't it? The Snapfire, Queen of Pain?
I think the Snapfire helps the lane more against the Beastmaster, though. Like, Tree Void against the Beastmaster sounds like a really difficult lane for the Tree Void.
Yeah, but
Interesting.
do you
I mean,
stop
I have no
the
idea.
Wraith King from farming with Snapfire and taking something like Lil Shredder earlier?
I mean, he's probably not going to take Little Shredder this game until, like, he's maxed out the other skills. The only reason you take an early point in Little Shredder is when you're playing against the Phoenix, so you can kill the egg at level 6. I thought, because otherwise I think the other 2 nukes are just a lot better. Like, why would you just want a slow attack speed at the early stage of the game? Like, there's no point, right? You'd rather reduce the cooldowns to your other 2 skills and make them do more damage.
So, as is tradition again, get ourselves a pause.
Tradition
nice.
indeed. Do you think Beastmaster goes Helm of Dom, or does he go Necrobook first?
Necrobook.
Oh, they're waiting on a toilet delivery.
Okay. I think that's exactly what that means.
Yeah, 100%.
Definitely exactly what that feels like.
So, this Earth Spirit mid so far this tournament has been absolutely bonkers. It's been so good.
Yeah, it's been wild. Who's the other guy we saw play it?
Yopaj for Neon.
Yeah.
He's been incredible on that hero, and this seems to be something that's gaining a lot of popularity at the moment, this Earth Spirit mid. I've seen like Crit play it on stream and things. I know he just likes playing Earth Spirit, but I think it's been gaining popularity across regions as well, but especially SEA. And it's so good because you can just pick it early in the draft, and you have so much flex value as well between 2 and 4. It reminds me of who was it we cast in China? It was eHome, right? Where like they would their mid player and the 4 player, which was what was his name?
You got this.
Zinq.
Yeah.
They like played all the same heroes. It was like Void
Yeah.
Spirit, Clinks, Ember. It was ridiculous. It reminds me of that. And the Snapfire is the POS 5, by the way. RR's playing it. So I think the Snapfire is going to be with the Void. And they'll put the tree with the Queen of Pain as the 4.
Long toilet break.
That person must be feeling worse than me.
Worse than me, too. I
I wish we got these in references in the old chat. We're not hip and cool enough to understand. We're not in the groups.
No, we're not hip and cool.
Maybe if
at
Ken
all.
has heard you sing Happy Birthday, though, maybe he'd let you in the cool group.
Maybe? I'd like to hope so. But I guess not. I really wish I was, though. That's for sure. So here we are, game 3. Who do you think is going to win, Mo? I need your prediction.
I'm going to go with Execration. I think even after a really sloppy game 2, I'm positive. I'm feeling happy. I think they have good team fight. But I can see how both teams win, because if Cignal just starts snowballing out of control, I think it can be really difficult to rely on these big cooldowns like the Chronosphere to win team fights.
30 seconds to
When Cignal are just going to want to fight non-stop, right? It's up to Cignal to try and find those pickoffs or try and find team fights when the cooldowns are up on the Radiant side.
So here we go. Game 3 getting underway here. The horn sounds and we're ready to go.
Who do you think is going to win anyway? Come on, it's not just me.
No, it's just you.
No, just me. Okay, fair enough. He's going Necrobook first on the Beastmaster, by the way.
As he should. That's what
Okay,
I said.
fair
I
enough.
said not Helm of the Dominator.
Look at this Wraith King in top lane, by the way. He doesn't want to come out. He's waiting for them to show on the lane before he comes forward. Tree's going to punch him. Ready? Get him.
Does he get one? He does. There it is.
I've been loving these wards by the trees recently, by the way, behind the tier 1. Because it's impossible to find. Because he walks all the way around the trees on the top half of the map and then puts it down. We saw it from the tree the other game as well. I think it was on the bot side of the map, though.
So, Queen of Pain in the off lane. 4-0 already for the Earth Spirit mid.
I want to point something out quickly before the lane stage carries on. This Radiant ward mid, up on the high ground, just to the right-hand side of the lane, is really important when you're playing against this roaming Morana. You want to make sure you have vision of her when she's roaming between mid and bot lane. When you're a mid player and you think about where you're placing your ward, you need to think about whether the pos 4 is going to look to come mid.
Yeah.
And you want to be able to spot it coming.
Which of the two spirits wins their matchup?
I think Earth Spirit does fine in this lane. It's Earth Spirit favoured for sure, but I think Ember does okay. Like, it's not awful for Jamesy, but Earth Spirit should do better. His laning prowess is really strong. I didn't realise, because I'm going to say it again, I have a friend that plays this, he's like 7k, and he loves it. And I've been talking to him about the laning stage of it, and he says it's really good. So I believe him, because he's much better at Dota than I am.
Fair enough.
It's all about learning from others, VP. And that's why, like, I feel like it's my job in cast to say things that are going to help people in their pubs, you know? Because if I don't, I've made a mistake.
Yeah, but like I said before, I don't know if you've helped me with my pubs.
Yeah, you'll be on saving, though.
Yeah, that okay, yeah. Yeah. You're not
I'm
wrong.
glad you understand. Top lane as well. She's just diving the tower.
And they've got these creeps under the tower. They dove past and...
This is a
least
really
right
good sentry
now.
block, though, in the top lane on the big camp. Because it stops them from pushing this lane in really hard with the Queen of Pain tree and then using the pool camp to reset the lane equilibrium.
Things seem okay right now for the Radiant side. And I'm wondering at what point Ken moves around, or maybe we see
Radiant's
Jamesy move
turret
around.
has been killed.
Oh.
I mean, we've seen the Earth Spirits be so active,
Yeah.
like non-stop. So I'd be very surprised if the Earth Spirit didn't make a relatively early rotation.
Stun on a Raging Potato. Ink Swell. Oh, not gonna...
been killed.
Not gonna pop, but
Radiant's bottom tower
Close.
is under
He has no
attack.
salvo
Yeah,
on the
he-
Queen of Pain. He's going to have to
yeah.
send one out.
and he is, but
Radiant
now you have to
structures
play
are
this lane
fortified.
very scared, it seems.
Mid lane.
Ember in trouble with the bottle and the salve. Jamesy's gonna be first blood as Ken gets credit for that kill.
This is so good as well because it's just before the 4-minute rune as well. So the Ember and the Grimstroke can't cover both. So now, like, there's a straight 50-50 as to whether Ken gets the active rune here for his bottle. Looks like the Mirana's going to come over as well, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
the
Swell
Grimstroke gets
grabs
the
the
top.
illusion.
That's well played by Cignal, covering the active runes.
That arrow was close, but I don't know if it even should be.
Yeah. I feel like they should have waited for the change to come out, though.
Smash missing.
It happens.
Happens to the best of us, but the rolling boulder in, and now he's level 5. He's ahead of Jamesy.
Look how much damage he does, though. He has such a good animation as well. Top lane.
Taking a look up towards top. A bat in some trouble with the Wraith Fire Blast. Now the Ink Swell on a Rage of Potato. Did he... No, he doesn't actually even have Blink. But Wraith King might still die, and I think the trade is fine for him.
Do you think if the Quapper turned around there and hit the Wraith King instead of running away, I think they get the kill before the Quap dies.
Yeah.
And now they miss out on both the bounty runes top here as well.
Uh,
Because the Grimstroke's going to walk in and get the other.
Radiant's
Nature's
middle
Grasp,
tower
maybe?
is under attack.
Like, if this Grimstroke dies here...
oh,
this
Boulder
isn't even
Smash.
awful.
Can he get the kill before it? Oh, Ken!
Ken Gaming. What a birthday he's having.
You're
What a time
such
to be
a
alive, guys.
doll, Ken, if anybody gets that.
Oh, that was awful. Oh, no.
Ken dolls. Seems to be the Barbie collectible.
Yeah, I'm aware. Don't
Not
worry.
that I had one. I'm talking to the kids out there. We're old, Mo. We're old news. Oh, good arrow. Okay, I mean point blank arrow, but
Bot lane as well. Oh, God, they missed the cookie. That was
yeah, that was
a bit of
odd.
a wild one.
Pointed in a completely odd direction.
Oh,
from
mid lane. He's going on him
Beastmaster
again.
him. Oh, he's got magnetized, but
Yeah.
yeah, he won't get the kill.
He missed the roll. The Ember
He-
dodged the roll with Sleight of Fist. It was really well played by the Ember.
Could you
Jameson.
imagine the Earth Spirit knew he was TP into the tier 2?
Yeah. He's like, oh my God, how's he got away with that?
Because that could have been dangerous,
Mid lane
that's
as
for
well.
sure. Searing Chains, Ink Swell, Ken in trouble, pops Remnant, and the kill.
Jumps back mid kick with the Remnant. That was cool.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I mean, laning stage still going better for the Radiant side though. But Cignal need to hit this timing scene where they play around the Roar on the Beastmaster at 6. They have the arrow follow up. They need to play around this like Ember with Remnants as well. He needs to be really active this game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the problem the Ember has is that he wants to go back to base and refill his bottom and be 100% HP, but he uses TP to get to the tier 2 before. So he kind of has to be patient here and just wait for it to come back up.
How's the Snapfire doing? Wand.
Dire's structures
Decent.
are fortified. Dire's top tower
This
is under
Radiant
attack.
Catapult top's going to get some damage to the tower, which is nice for Execration.
Wop's level 6 if they want to go for this Wraith King. Bring the Void towards top. And
Chrono.
yeah, there's the Chrono. That'll set up the Sonic Wave.
It just hit
Which
6 though.
they'll use.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, this is
that-
awful.
That, yeah, that can't happen. Inkswell coming in. Mirana's made the turn towards top. They won't get the kill on anybody from Dire to Radiant, but
That would have been
that's
such.
silly.
That would have been such a perfect rotation if he didn't just hit level 6 off a creep there.
Yeah.
Because then the tower probably dies as well. Oh god, it's the little things, isn't it? And look at this Hawk scouting the tree in the bot lane as well. What a player.
Hawks. Multiple. Ember's down here bottom. Slight. Did he miss chains? They're gonna go for both of them now. Primal Roar gets used. Magnetized down. Remnant away. Jamesy, I don't think he's far enough out. And he might still not be far enough out. Rolling Boulder comes in, and down they both go. Ken. Double kill.
Ken's top of net worth by a distance as well. He's really farmed after that double kill. So I wonder what he goes for next. He's got Urn queued up. But I don't know if he needs it. I guess if he's fighting non-stop, then the Urn has a lot of value. I've seen some go for Echo Saber. I've seen some go for Blade Mail. What was the other one item that we saw? Maybe it was Vessel. I think Grimshake's in trouble here as well. Oh no, they're going to chill.
They're going for the Inkswell. Hits on the 2. Get the kill on a BDZ, but the Rolling Boulder away. Ken survives.
And this is the power of the Ember Grimshake combo. This is why they've opened their draft with it. Just jump in with the Inkswell on top of you. Lots of AoE damage. And they're going to kill the...
Again, up top.
The kisses that came through. Managed to finish off the Beastmaster.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But again, it's a bit of a slower game than last time, but there's still a lot's happening, I feel like.
For sure.
Dire's middle tower is under
Ember gets a haste soon here. He's going to start running bot. If they have the chains into the arrow, they'd probably be able to find a kill. But...
Well, down
Can you
here
get
right
this
now
courier?
is
Can you get the courier?
Beacon of Pain, and now that you know the courier's gone, you need to blink away, and you will, but I don't know if that's enough distance. Sight Searing Chains, arrow, not in time.
That's
Not
really
gonna
good, though,
get out
because
in
Raging
time.
Potato had 2 TPs coming on courier, and now he doesn't have any more.
Mm-hmm.
Actually has Met queued up on the Queen of Pain. So going Greaves, I assume. Yeah, okay. I don't mind that. I think that's okay. The armor, aura, the passive is really effective this game, and obviously the heal is always going to be good. But it's the same again. The Execration supports are so much more farmed than the Signals ones. This has all happened in all 3 games so far.
Dire are scanning.
The question is just not, blowing the lead here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
But like half the lead is in the support's net worth. Arrow.
Oh, hits, but
Radiant structures
that's not getting them anything.
They haven't put any points in living armor, by the way, because this possible tree's all in on killing. So these towers are really early on are really important to take because you want to do it before the living armor comes online.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Oh, this tree is in trouble.
Inkswell arrow right on the tree, and down goes BDZ. Again, this is leaving Void just to farm towards top. This is what they did with the Morphling, but I think Void kind of gets away with this a little bit more if he's able to keep up this time.
Yeah, 100%. And they have better team fight this time, which is always more important.
Yeah.
Like you can see, they're being a little bit more passive on the Void this game because they understand if he farms, he's the big boss. Yes, they have the Wraithing with the reincarnation, which is annoying, but I still feel like Void is the better core-to-core matchup.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Gets a nice Ocean's Heart for his trouble as well. Oh, he's actually going to send it back because he has Iron Talon. Okay. Just came out on the courier.
You could try to put together the Chrono and the Sonic Wave once again, but...
Does the Void TP bot here? I feel like it's probably safer at this point. Maybe it's not. Because they have lots of good vision down here on the Radiant side.
Scanning.
Deceptive rune of invisibility.
I feel like they had better vision just a moment ago. Might have just run out. Slight Searing Chains onto the Queen of Pain. Arrow follows it up. Starstorm's there. The damage comes in. They'll get the kill. Magnetized, committed. Boulder Smash hits on a 3. Chrono on all 3. Great job, Palos. Now the Mortimer's Kisses comes in. Give your grandmother a kiss. And he's going to get 1 kill. Just 1 so far.
What a play! Did you see that? They soulbound the Void and the Earth Spirit together, but he precast the roll just before, so that because he was rolling away, it broke the soulbind and it allowed the Void to jump away with Time Walk. Because if you're caught in soulbind on Void, you can't jump away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was cool. I don't know if he did it on purpose on Ken, but it still worked really well.
Dire's middle tower
Birthday boy on fire.
4-1-1.
are fortified.
Get your information here.
I'm going to assume he didn't do it on purpose. He just wanted to roll in and fight, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt because it's his birthday. You know, just pretend.
Remnant forward, Inkswell gets the stun on it too. Don't understand that fire snap cookie. And they're going to get another one on a Ken.
That was
Execration, they give back their lead.
That was pretty bad. They used the cookie on the Queen of Pain. They need to talk to each other. I understand it was a quick thing, but if the Queen of Pain doesn't turn around to dagger there, then she gets cookied away and probably doesn't get stunned up by the Inkswell.
Yeah.
But this is what we were saying. It's really important for Cignal to take the fights while they know the ults are down.
They're looking for more. Arrow comes in, Treant goes down. Cignal taking a
+1.
lot from this, and it's going to be a +1 on RR potentially. Void's coming over. He doesn't have Chronosphere, so I feel like they could just ignore him for the most part.
Hey, they're under the tier 2 tower though, so he gets the kill at least. Oh, nice. Dodges the stun.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Boulder magnetized, Boulder smash, Primal Roar, Sonic Wave all in, but the arrow hits onto the Earth Spirit.
They have no damage though.
Scream and the Spirit Vessel. Down goes this Beastmaster. Wraith King doesn't get that kill into the Earth Spirit. Now they focus on the Ember Spirit, where they take out a second. And a Bat on the run, but he's going to lose that first
They
life,
can kill him
potentially a
again
second.
Ken is so tanky on this Earth Spirit.
wow.
I mean, he dies now, but
Now he dies, but a Bat's going to
Oh,
fall.
no.
Oh, no. Inkswell, now you're with it. And not one, not two, but looking
kiss-
like
oh
three.
my God.
Oh, the overgrowth into the kisses.
I love that they scrap, and the only two people that are still alive are the two supports on the Radiant side, and they both died just before the fight happened anyway. So technically, in that fight, everybody died. All 10 heroes. Amazing.
All right, chat, I need you to type this in. Give us blood. Give us
Oh
blood.
god.
'Cause Jesus, it's just that's bloodbath right there.
That was something. I really like the play that Cignal made though, where they want to fight while the Chrono stuff is down, right? So I get it. But then when they get to the tier 2, it's too far. They need to just chill out. That going for that Snapfire just basically meant 2 heroes died.
Damn.
Because the Grimstroke died straight away.
He's in trouble. Spirit Vessel, Boulder Smash hits him. But the Moonlight Shadow. Primal Roar on the Raging Potato. Arrow
good arrow
comes
tank.
in. Rolling Boulder forward from Ken doesn't land anywhere. And
He has
on the
2
Remnant
stones
Sleight of
on
Fist,
the-
Searing Chains. Now, Treant, he's the one who drops.
He needs to get stones on the Earth, so he's got 1 left here, and so he needs to get out because he can't fight without them.
Silence onto the Earth
That was-
Spirit. Chains Arrow.
Did you-
And now he's looking very dead with the Inkswell following it up.
Did you see that? He hit the. I don't know if he. I think he hit the Hawk with the roll. I don't know. Maybe it was just max distance anyway. Raging Potato. Yeah, he's gone. Oh, deny him! Deny him! Nice.
Tower is under attack.
They use the Chrono top though and get the Wraith King.
My sadness that you're gone.
Sorry, I sneezed, but there was a big lead up to it, so I muted myself for a second.
For the hunt.
Seeing stars right now.
The Wraith Kings go Radiance, by the way, which surprises me. I mean, it's a good Radiance game, I get it, but I thought with the way that this game's going on, like he'd go like Armlet Death or something and just fight. It surprised me that he's gone for this like more greedy build. He kind of has to AFK farm until he gets the Radiance now, which puts a lot of pressure on the Dire side to fight without the Wraith King and make space for him.
Now back to a 2k lead for Execration. They haven't quite given up the entire lead just yet. So we'll have to see what the Void build's going to be. Going into the BKB now.
I think when they get Greaves on the Queen of Pain, that's when they get a lot stronger because their team fight instantly becomes better. Because that aura effect makes it so difficult to kill
Primal
people.
Roar. Treen in trouble. But the mech comes in. BDZ still dead. Cookie used, and now they're going to look for more, but they've used a big majority of their lockdown already. Sleight of
chains.
Fist, Searing Chains, Inkswell, Eris jumps in, but RR still dead.
It feels like every time somebody gets rawed, they're dead. There's no counterplay. The only thing they can do is chrono, and the Void doesn't really want to fight until he gets BKB. So it's a difficult situation. This Ember Grim, though, are absolutely owning. I mean, James, he's everywhere.
He's everywhere, but he's 6, 4, and 7, so has died a
Grim's,
significant amount of times.
Yeah, he has, but the Grim's 1, 3, and 13. Like, the Grim's taken part in 14 of the team's 17 kills, which is bonkers. And the second's the Ember. So it's them two linking up a lot.
Looked for a moment. Palace was going to go in Chrono there, but he didn't have it, so he couldn't. So here they go. They smoke. Chrono up in 4. Smoke gets broken. Fire Snap Cookie. Soulbind's there. Locks him up. Arrow coming in. Into the Earth Spirit. Sleight of Fist. Searing Chain. Sonic Wave is questionable at best.
Yeah, I don't know about that Sonic Wave. They have no way of getting to them. I think he soulbound the Void to the... I don't know who it was, but... To the tree? Yeah, so if he can't jump away. He has no mobility in the fight, so I don't know what the Sonic Wave was going to achieve.
Yeah.
And now there's no... Yeah, they're just going to fight.
Pain. Arrow, Chrono on a 2. Keeps him alive for a second longer, but Rage of Potato ends up dead. Mortimer's Kisses, Overgrowth coming in.
They want the Ember.
Mirana, now dead. 2 gone, and Ember's been silent, so they get another kill there. We'll go after this Grimstroke. Inkswell will only help you so much. Fire Snap Cookie right down on him. And chat's chanting, "Give us blood," right at the right moment. That's perfect.
Yeah, so, I mean, that fight looked really good for Cignal because they find the Roar opening on the Queen of Pain. But instantly the Chrono comes through, and with the kisses, this is what we're saying, they have the team fight advantage. Now Cignal need to make the play where they run at them again. They can't stop here. They can't let the cooldowns come off.
Time dilation. Oh my god, Van gets bashed a couple times in a row, and the chase is on from Palace. Another bash! Man, just run! Oh my god.
They get Ken, though.
They get Ken, but I think I just saw 24% feel like 85. Arrow into the Treant. Shadow Strike onto a bat as well as the Scream. They're not going to go for this Wraith King. It is just the Queen of Pain at the moment.
They've changed.
And Sleight of Fist.
Oh, he's on the cliff.
Chains, but he's got the Guardian Greaves. It's not going to matter, though. Still get the kill there on a Rage of Potato.
Oh, this Wraith King's so strong. Take a knee, peasant. I love that Wraith King's things are all in caps. So much better. He doesn't even have the Arcana. That feels bad, man.
They're all in caps because he's toxic.
Or Wraith King's just a toxic hero.
Yeah.
Does that innately mean that if you pick Wraith King in your pubs, you're just straight up toxic? You lose like 500 behavior score every time you play Wraith King.
As you should. We will say now for Wraith King, you know, or at least it used to be, and just that one button. All you gotta do is press one button. You know? Just press your one button. Now you have to make skeletons.
It's horrible, isn't it? Imagine having to click more than one button.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That's why I think it's toxic.
Radiant structures
Yeah.
are fortified. Dire's bottom
Cutting down the trees, making sure Treant can't be up there by the tower.
Oh, I think they used the cookie on the glyph as well, which is sad, so no damage came through.
has fallen.
They just get this tower for free, and meanwhile, Void's farming bottom.
Yeah, I will say, as the game goes on, Execration will get in a better and better position. Because Cignal, it's going to get more difficult to punish these high cooldowns in the Chrono. So they have to keep up the pressure here. They need to keep fighting. He's going BKB on Ember as well, which is important.
Wraith King almost finished with the Sange. Or actually almost finished with the Sange that completes the Heaven's Halberd.
Yeah, good Halberd game up against the Void. You can see why he's building it. The status resistance is really good against Overgrowth as well. I was actually wondering whether he might like looking to building BKB because of the Overgrowth. And the Queen of Pain and the Earth Spirit and whatnot. But doesn't want it straight away. I imagine he will build it at some point though.
Radiant's bottom tower
I think it goes
is
up in
under
value as well because the Void Spirit has Mjolnir, right?
Yeah.
So it's not just all physical damage from the Void.
Ken's kind of fallen off. You know, his net worth really hasn't gone up, but that's what we see to like Yopaj too. He does a lot in the mid game, and then the net worth kind of stops really going up.
Yeah, but the way that Neon play, Yopaj would have like 100 kills by now, and so that's where the Earth's net worth comes from. Like Ken's dying a lot of the time after he gets kills, so he's losing the net worth that he's gaining from the fights. His BKB is going to be really important
middle tower is under
because he's already really tanky, and a lot of the stuff that's killing him is like the Grimstroke AoE stun, like the chains into the arrow. So obviously he'll still have Raw to worry about, but because the Void has BKB as well, they need to use this Raw really carefully on Cignal.
Wraith King deciding to put pressure on over bottom.
Did the arrow see them in the pit there? I'm not sure if it did.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Like, they know that nobody's defending this bot tier 2, so surely they know they must be in the pit.
Is under attack.
Yeah, they're not going to be in there.
There's the arrow.
It's so difficult to fight into this when they have the vision advantage with the Hawk.
Shadows take us.
And the Hawk's just enabling to let them find all these scrappy pickoffs as well, with the tree in the side of the map and stuff.
What do you do if you're the Radiant right now?
Hunting bounties.
I think they're happy to just keep
Radiant's
farming
bottom tower
with the
is
Void,
under
honestly.
attack.
I think when the tree gets blinked, you can make a play potentially, but I think that initiation from him is really key, because it means that the chrono isn't their only source of initiation in team fight. Like, the overgrowth positioning can be so much better with that blink, and they can initiate with that and then use the chrono as kind of like
Radiant's
counter
bottom tower
initiation.
is under attack.
Arrow once again.
They see the Wraith King
Radiant's
here.
middle tower is under attack.
Can they kill him is the question. Nature's grasp on him. A bat just walks away.
This Queen of Pain's really tanky now armor-wise. She has the Greaves and the Medallion, sitting at 24 armor. Not going to be an easy kill at all, especially now she can Greaves off the chains as well.
Yeah.
I actually don't know who they go on first now on Cignal. It's really difficult to like target prioritize, especially when Ken gets BKB.
How far away is he from that BKB? Not too far. So, you know, not too close either, but most of the components way through. They're going towards top, but they won't find this Queen of Pain. And then a skirmish back towards the
Kisses.
river. They're using the kisses. They get the kill on the Grimstroke. Aura gets credit for that.
Chrono?
And Chronosphere was used, and it's on a couple.
They missed the...
The Sonic Wave really wasn't that great. I think it only hit on the Mirana. They get the kill on a Raging Potato. Overgrowth comes in. Time walk forward. No more BKB here for the Faceless Void. Arrow, Adelan. Down goes BDZ. Down goes the Faceless Void. Execration losing numbers. They do at least get Jamesy. Moonlight
They
Shadow
get the
gets
Void
used.
as well as the big
and,
one.
oh boy, this is not great because it'll be the second time Raging Potato dies, I believe, if he goes down right here.
I think if they Sonic Wave the Ember, there, I think he dies. But there was a Greaves that came up from a Mirana just as the Ember got low, so maybe Raging Potato was like, oh, the Ember's dead. I just need to focus my Sonic Wave on somebody else. But yeah, the Clutch Greaves from the Mirana kept the Ember alive, and he did so much damage in that fight. Like, he did the most damage overall, I think, out of anybody. 4,194. So if that Ember dies straight away at the start of the fight, it's completely different. And now they know, because there's no Chrono, there's no Overgrowth, they have the advantage here on Cignal. There's still the Reincarnation up on the Wraith King as well. So they can just fight here.
And they're going to go for RR and Raging Potato. Arrow comes in, misses them both. Wraithfire Blast, though, avoided as well.
I don't like that play. I think they should have just been in the Roche pit hitting.
They should go back in the pit, or, well, yeah, Void's not up for 5, and he doesn't have Chronosphere again. It's not the hardest of potential steals from Execration, but still Cignal. They're not too confident going into the pit yet.
I mean, the kisses just got used by the Snapfire, so they had to stand out for a second. But now that they're done, they just head straight back in again. Like, can Ken steal this here? I'd be very impressed if he could.
From Roar onto the Earth Spirit, and Age is picked up for a bat. They're gonna get the kill on a Ken once again.
Are fortified.
Oh boy. Maybe not such a happy birthday.
It was before. Take what you can get.
I admit nothing but myself.
I admit nothing but... Jesus.
Paladin Sword picked up for the Faceless Void. That's always nice.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
But Dire doesn't feel like they need to stop. Especially with this Aegis.
No, not at all. I think they're really strong now, even if Chrono is up. Because this Wraith King's so farmed. I think he has a full AC coming out. He's really big.
Yeah, there it is. Although, Void cutting the wave.
That was well played. He needs to make sure they can't push here for any more.
He actually
They're
took
just
these towards
dewarding
top.
every-
Oh, he's right by the Wraith King. Time dilation. Are they going to go for this? This might not end up working out for you. They don't actually have Primal Roar for another
Arrow.
4 seconds. Arrow
Oh, the
flies in,
boys.
hits the Faceless Void, and he gets force-stepped away. Magnetized Sonic Wave, all decent. Hit on the 3. They've stunned up a couple, but Raging Potato, he'll end up going down. Chronosphere only hits onto the Beastmaster, so is, that the best thing? Aegis is gone. He's not got reincarnation for another 20 seconds. They'll focus their attention onto the Earth Spirit. They'll take out Ken once again. Fire Snap Cookie for some distance, but the Sleight of Fist Searing changes down on the Snapfire. There's another there for Cignal Ultra.
That fight would have been really good if Wraithing didn't have Aegis, because they killed him twice. But unfortunately, he had 3 lives this time, so... Never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there's a Paladin Sword for the Wraith King as well. Jesus. Oh, that feels so good on that hero, because it amps your Vampiric Aura.
Yeah, it keeps him,
You have so much lifesteal now between the Paladin Sword and the Aura.
keeps him that much stronger.
And he's going BKB. This is the timing that I was talking about before. When he gets BKB, there's nothing they can do except Chrono him. I guess they have Overgrowth, but he's going to save the BKB for the Overgrowth.
Do they just push buildings at this point, or they don't want to risk it?
No, they're fine with the way that was. I mean, they could go, but they could get the tier 2 top potentially, but there's no rush at the moment now, I think. They could try and make use of the Chrono being down. But I honestly think when the Wraithing gets BKB, that's their really strong point. So that's the moment they should be looking for.
Yeah.
He's like 1,000 gold away. And it's just the Void on the Radiant now that has net worth. Everybody else is really falling behind. The supports are relatively fine, they're doing okay. But the Earth Spirit and the Queen of Pain, like, they're only just above their supports.
Yeah,
and that's a
they're
problem.
actually just as farm.
That's a huge problem.
Going for this Ember, but I can I even get this? I really doubt it.
And they're going to take the tier 2 bot on Cignal. So I think if they force TPs here, this is really good. They don't actually have to push for this tier 3, but they need to make the Radiant Heroes come back. Which it looks like they have.
Yeah. Immediately, too. Roche not up for a long time, though. Is that the timer, or is it just the BKB on this Wraith King?
I think it's just the BKB. He's really close now, so only a few hundred gold away.
Mm-hmm.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There's the smoke. So, doesn't have the BKB just yet, but they're gonna go in. At least try to find somebody.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Deep in the triangle. Don't find anybody just yet. There's Cignal.
Oh,
They are ahead, so they are kind of searching.
Dire's
I've just realised he went for the damage talent Earth Spirit instead of the roll distance. Oh, good yours.
Mules out. Fire Snap Cookie. They've got the control. They'll get the kill here onto the Marana.
Not sure what Morana's doing there, I'll be honest.
And it looked like they were going for more. Mortimer's Kisses is out on the Grimstroke, but that seems to be
they see him.
a bit of a waste.
It's another blink up. I think they still get him.
And they get him, but is it really, you know, the kill you wanted?
Yeah, they need to get everything they can at the moment in terms of kills. Like, if their two supports just give their lives up like that, it's never a good thing, right? They didn't use anything. They still got all their ults up, apart from Kisses, I guess, but that's probably the least important ult they have.
So now they move forward. They do have Chrono.
Oh my god, this Void.
But they got that disarm. The Void's getting hit up pretty hard. He needs to time walk out. Wraith Fire Blast follows the Earth Spirit.
Oh, the illusion.
And now the Chrono, the Illusion Rune allowed him to avoid that stun, but the Soulbind's now out onto this Snap Fire as well as the Void. They get the kill on the Ember and took the first life away from this Wraith King, and now the Meteor Hammer will drop down right onto the Wraith King. They'll get the second kill. No buybacks on these heroes. Alright, Grims. He's in trouble. He'll die, dominating for Palos.
It's a dieback. Actually, this is her lane of racks.
Yeah.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
That fight was so wild. What a great Chrono. They're catching both the cores, right? And the thing is, the Ember used the BKB just before the Overgrowth came out, so he couldn't Sleight of Fist to dodge the... Or, sorry, Remnant to dodge the rest of the damage coming through.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire's middle tower.
Now they go for
is
the
under
tier 3.
attack.
Oh, this... Okay, there's a repair kit. This might be game-saving.
Really felt like Cignal had it all set up.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower.
All it takes is one bad fight, though, against like this massive team fight composition that they have on Execration.
Dire's middle
Especially if you don't have
tower is under
buyback.
attack.
Yeah, for sure.
It's so difficult to play around all these big ultis in the late game. This is what we were saying. And now the Wraithing's back up again. Chrono's going to be on a 60-second cooldown at that point.
Dire's middle
So you
tower
can't even take
is under
advantage of it anymore.
And Roche is up soon. Definitely feels like the final objective there, in ways.
Are they going to go in? They're at least checking. I mean, it's not hit minimum respawn time yet, so someone didn't take the time on the last one.
Potentially not.
Oh, he's going E-Blade on the Earth Spirit. That's really cool. So he can E-Blade his Void in the Chrono, so he can't do damage.
What's the Roche timer? 5 seconds, it's minimum. Minimum respawn. So this is going to be crucial. It's up now, and both teams have a chance at it. And that is as good as it gets for Execration if they could take advantage of this Roche this time. Prince is nice, Leveler. Leveler is going to be good for them. I think if they win a fight here, that could just turn into more than just the racks, especially if they catch this Wraith King without buyback. You're in the Roche. Dire just have no idea. 3k lead, and
Shadows take us.
see what happens here. Execration, they're controlling the pit so far. It's getting close though. It's just the Void in. Inkswell looking to jump. Arrow comes in. Lotus Orb is used. Primal Roar Aegis on the deck. Oh, snatched by Jamesy. Now they look over at Van. He's sitting low. He goes up onto the high ground, but he still does anyway. Do they have the damage to turn this around? They take out the life of this Wraith King. It's his first life. You've got an Aegis out onto the Embers, so he's only got one more to give. BKB as well as the Inkswell, Wraith Fire Blast thrown at the Earth Spirit. No, commit the chrono onto Jamesy, avoiding the arrow, and now Jamesy forced a remnant trying to run. They find themselves the Mirana, they'll look for more. Can they kill the Ember? Oh, they found him! And he is certainly dead on this exchange. None of these heroes have buyback, and I really do think the Radiant can just push for more. Question is, where will they push for more? They find themselves the Grimstroke. Inkswell just to run, but not gonna get too far. Wraith King comes in, might be able to kill Raging Potato, but down goes the Grimstroke. Beastmaster back up, so now you need to run. Primal Roar is available. Go back to the tower with your team. Not everybody's here just yet, though. Go for the tier 3. Lotus Orb, disarm. And they've got the tier 3, they're gonna keep going. Chronosphere is up in 84 seconds. They're sustaining right now, and I mean, this is 2 sets of racks. I wouldn't be shocked if they just went towards bottom. You got 20 seconds till the Ember's up.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And they decide against it right now. They're gonna clean up bottom of their own area, so you know, not the worst thing in the world. Up 2 sets of racks, up 13,000 gold. Void able to hold the game for you guys, and I think Execration look like they're on the road of 1 to victory. Might just fight when the next chrono is available. So we'll have to see. He is level 27, so he does have that backtrack. Meanwhile, Raging Potato, he dies to the Wraith King. Everybody down here. Primal Roar doesn't get used, though, for that kill. $14K in the bank here for Execration. Keeping an eye on when this Faceless Void will move. He's got Satanic, he's got the Leveler, Illusionist Cape. Chronosphere now up and ready to go. And Wraith King is farming over towards mid. The question is that where they want to commit the Chronosphere, I guess? They might want to wait for more of Cignal to move forward so they can find the proper spot to lay this down. Wraith King just leading the charge so far. Everybody else kind of staying as hidden as possible. BDZ, he'll push in towards top. Jamesy is the one who came up here. And the rest of Cignal, they retreated from their pressure over in the mid and bottom lane.
All right, Beaker. But what? I'm back. What happened?
11K lead. Execration. Couple of bad fights for Cignal. All of a sudden, 2 sets of racks are gone. I don't know if they're gonna smoke. I don't know if this is really worth it. Ooh, Divine Rapier for the Wraith King.
Oh, I mean, he's all in now. Like, I think he realizes if they lose one more fight, the game's over.
Moonlight Shadow and Sleight of Fist, Searing Chains. A bat. Does he want to go in? The silence is out onto the Void. The right click's coming through. You know he's got the Divine Rapier. 2 heroes are on the cliff right now.
Pain.
Primal Roar on a Raging Potato. Chrono, they still get the kill. They got to focus this Wraith King. I think his focus just left him for a second, and now he's in trouble.
Yes, he could be on Void still.
Got the BKB, he'll look over at the Mirana, leap away, magnetize used, E-Blade coming in.
Oh, the flicker!
And flicker away. Now Grim's able to get killed off just on the edge there. Yeah, Eris used that flicker, and it is that Dispel. Still gonna lose the Mirana. Wraith King dies, gets the stun out onto everybody.
They have to protect the rapier. If they lose the rapier, they lose.
Yeah, if he drops the rapier, they just lose. Meteor Hammer down, and there it is. Meteor Hammer is gone. Sonic Wave comes through. GG is called. Execration take the series 2-1. I don't know if you needed to go for that rapier.
Yeah, I think this game comes down to that one fight mid lane, though, right? Where you're under so much pressure on Cignal to take good fights constantly.